Hi everybody. So what we are going to do is make a very simple Google Forms quiz, and we're going to focus on providing feedback to the students. Now for today's PD, we're going to use that feedback as their next tip on the breakout sessions that we are creating. Okay, so to get to Google Forms, what I like to do is go ahead and go to Google, and then at the top right you'll see the sign in. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. As a JCPS employee, you have a Google account already. So I'm going to just use that account. Sign in here. Excellent. So you'll know you're signed in because at the top right, you'll see your icon. So mine is just the letter B, not very creative, but you'll see underneath it, that's my JCPS account. All right, so I am signed into Google. So now I will Google search Google Forms. Here's the Google Forms page. You could also get to this through your Drive. So I'm going to click on Go to Google Forms. And once you're here, that's more than half the battle. It's pretty straightforward after that. So I logged into Google and then Google search Google Forms. I'm going to do a blank quiz. Now, a word of warning. If you are going to do this for a grade, I'll tell a story on myself. The first time I did this, I made a beautiful quiz. Everything was laid out perfectly. I forgot to have them type their names. So I had a bunch of data, had no idea who did what. So just a word to the wise. If you would like to use this as their grade, I would highly, highly recommend the first question being first name and the next question being last name. Okay, now let's slow down and look at creating questions. Okay, so on my quiz here, you'll notice down here, well, let's get rid of these. All right, so this is what it will start as. So to create your first question, you're going to come over here to the right, and you'll see Add Question. So if you want a multiple choice, there's your multiple choice option. For our purposes, let's just do multiple choice today. So let's focus on the breakout. Let's say the jailer wants to know that's kind of dark to have a jailer. Let's say the quiz master wants to know what is 4 times 4. Okay, so on your options, I'm going to go ahead and turn on required to make sure that the answer, you could have the correct answer, and then some wrong answers here. Okay, now, here's where the new feature is awesome for a breakout style game here. I'm going to click on answer key down here. Make it worth as many points as you want if you're going to keep the data on it. And then I'm going to mark the right answer. So 4 times 4 is 16. It does allow you to pick more than one right answer. So just be careful with that. Now I'm going to add answer feedback. So if they're wrong, oops, try again. Now correct for the breakout style session, you did it. The next link is, and obviously you would have the link here would be your next question. Or if you don't want to do a link, if you're doing a hybrid thing, you could say, you did it, please see a teacher for the next hint. Save. All right, so now they get feedback for correct answers and incorrect. If you want to go back and change the question, at the bottom here you could always click on Edit Question. All right, now that was really fast. I'm trying to keep it under 5 minutes. If you have questions, please feel free to email me at benjamin.stevens. And thank you so much for being part of our PD.